Oh, okay.
Let's just give me 1 second. Just open my share my screen.
Okay.
Sorry, I was having an issue with my internet at home. That's why I joined a bit late.
Oh, no worries at all.
Okay, let me.
I can share the screen if
Yeah,
you
yes, but yeah, I'm trying.
let me
Yeah.
see if I can find the PR. Okay, second level. Okay, I found it. Yeah, do you want me to share?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. One sec. Okay.
Okay. Yes, on this PI is basically enabling for a user of application to send sleep and wake up and check if the engine is awake per se. So those are the endpoint, that I'm exposing. So that V1 when you start the vLLM in V1 is enable sleep mode. This endpoint will be available, like
Okay.
sleep, wake up, and is sleeping. Is sleeping. Is gonna check if the engine the status of the engine, if this is awake and is sleeping. Yeah. So yeah, this is what the changes on the main router.
Oh,
Now, if we go to the Self Discover, so Self Discover, what's basically mm, I added the functionality is if a router is sleeping or awake,
uh-huh.
we I'm adding labels to the route if the router is sleeping, because adding labels will trigger the watch to do gonna change trigger change on the engine, and then gonna the service and then the service discover will be querying the instance and checking the sleeping bit. That is what the first PR that you merge. So basically, I add two methods. One that add is a sleeping label to the pod, and the other that removes the sleeping label. So both functions will trigger yeah a change on the that the watch will pick up. And then the other part that I changed, I don't know. So, yeah, you can stop me if you have any questions. So the
Okay.
part that I changed, yes.
I have a quick question. So
Yes.
just want to make sure. So this like sleep or wake up endpoint, is it basically trying to put one like a pod to sleep mode or wake it up?
Yes, it is basically it doesn't put the pod, but it put the VLM process that is running inside of the
Oh
pod.
yeah, okay, okay, okay. And if it's put into the sleep mode, the VLM process is put in sleep mode. So will it like it will it offload the model weights to CPU memory, or it will is it?
Yes,
Oh, okay, okay, gotcha, gotcha.
yes,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I tried to show an example, but let's go through the code. So do
Okay.
you have any more questions? Yeah. So
Uh, yeah,
the other.
just a minor thing. They should be a label. Maybe a typo here.
Oh,
I I can leave a
okay,
uh
okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, my bad. It's correct. It's correct.
okay.
My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
somehow yeah, sorry. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah.
and then on the service discover, so I added a new function just to process the on the bottom. If you go to the bottom on the service discover, so I added a new function to process those sleep and wake up requests, because first of all, I was trying to use the general router, but that general router assuming that it is always a post request, um, and that you have some model information process. So it was yeah, it would require to making a lot of changes and maybe breaking the current flow of the general route. And so I create just a simple route that is only called to handle the sleep and wake up and is awake. And if so on the bottom you see is check if the request is successful and this is sleep, then I'm is adding a label to the pod. There is sleeping label. But if the request is wake up, so it is removing the label.
Okay, okay, okay.
And if you go to the how do you say to the on the GitHub or on the discussions yes, right, so I
Okay.
try to give here an example, so
Okay.
exactly how it works. So first they use how get the idea of the engine, and then I call I do the engine is starting per se. First it take the ID and then go send a sleeping request, and the return is gonna tell that the engine
Oh,
is awake.
okay.
And then I do the example. Okay, now let's put this to sleep. And
Uh-huh.
then if you call you put that to sleep. And and then after that, if you call the sleep again, I'm gonna tell you if this is true. And if you look at the labels of the pod, you're gonna see that sleep with true label is that. And if you look at the logs of the vLLM pod, you're gonna see that the process is putting is put onto sleep. So the pod doesn't the process put into sleep. So meaning it doesn't handle inference requests, but it is gonna handle a subset of inference. If you query for the model list or those it so some API endpoints will be working, but the inference request doesn't work. And actually there is a bug that I'm watching on the vLLM. If you send a request to a vLLM engine that is sleeping,
Uh-huh.
the engine crash, the pod crash.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh,
So can we add some check in the router? Like I actually I forgot whether your first part solved that. Like basically can we have a for example in I don't know maybe in route sleep wake up request if it's trying to route to a sleep like a sleep VM pod, and we try to return a empty request or something back to the user
uh,
instead of letting the VM crash.
so what so right now if you right now what the first sphere that you merge
Mm-hmm.
is when it's doing the when it's selecting the endpoint,
Uh-huh.
is checking the sleeping bit.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
So to filter, if you go to the first PR, so that doesn't send it doesn't send a request
Oh, okay,
to
okay,
something that is not awake.
okay.
If you the what's the name of I forgot the number of PR adding.
Oh, wait. Oh, maybe this is, it's like two. Okay, got it.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Uh,
If you look on the okay, let's go
request.
to the
Oh,
yes
oh, yeah.
request here. It's
Oh,
filtering
okay.
on the sleep, so that doesn't send a request for some
Makes
fun
sense.
engine that is sleeping.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. Yeah, then I don't have questions on my side, I guess. Um,
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and
yeah,
yeah,
I can have a closer look to the PR.
yes.
And like after that, like if I'm once I merge the PR, like it would be great if you can have another tutorial to show how to use this feature. Yeah.
Yes. I'll make yes a read me in adding on the example of the yeah add on the tutorials. Yeah,
Okay.
example. Yeah. Let know if you run into any issues. Yeah, while testing yeah the code. So yeah. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll let you know. I think overall the code looks good. Yeah, I'll take a further look of that.
Yeah, and not only this an endpoint is sleeping. One of my team members is the one that pushed a PR to add this endpoint, but it was missing on the vLLM upstream. They
Oh,
were missing a way of checking if an engine is sleeping. So yeah, my teammate push that feature on the upstream vLLM.
okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, another thing, like just a side question, like it's not related to your PR, like just curious, like if we put like a like a VLM process to sleep mode, and then if we wake it up, how much overhead it will incur, like this like delay to transfer the weight from CPU to.
Yeah, so that's a great question. If you go back to the discussion on the example that I showed on the PR, you can see on the log, go to the bottom. On the log, when you wake up, the last code that I do is waking up.
Oh.
It shows on the log exactly, yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
what is the yeah overhead of a VLM here?
Nice. Yeah. Then this is really helpful because like if we need to start another VLM process, like if we just kill it, then that will take like say 2 minutes or so to wake it up. Yeah, to start restart it. Yeah. So this is cool. Nice.
Yeah, so thanks.
Okay. This is awesome, Pierre. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Let me know if you run into any issues while testing.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, thanks for going through this. I'll take a closer look and let you know. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Just a quick question. I haven't looked it closely, but a few weeks ago you sent you merged a PR that provide the feature of using the inference gateway. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me check. Uh, the yeah. Yeah, we have a simple support. However, it only has I'll send in the chat. It only has a round robin routing logic, and we haven't added any advanced logic to it. Yeah,
Okay.
that
Thanks.
is
I'll look at it.
yeah, that is something we are planning to do in soon, pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the link. Yeah. I'll look into that.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, I guess we can end here if you don't have more questions, and yeah, see you next week.
Sounds good. See you next week. Thanks.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.